We are live here in the rinks in Hauppauge. Got another JV matchup on the docket. Connetquot Sayville, the T-Birds up against the West Islip Lions. Both of these teams have played one game so far at the JV level in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. The Lions are 1-0 to start the season. The T-Birds are 0-1, trying to bounce back and get a win. We're on game 3 of 3 here in the South Rinks. Final game for the North Rinks should be underway momentarily as well. Game that was on before this was KPC against the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, another JV matchup. The Knights were able to take down the Bulls 5-0 in an impressive showing. So we should just get going in about a couple of seconds. 15 minutes put onto the clock. Lions look like they're ready for the opening face-off. Wally. Waiting for the clock to be put back on at the rinks as it's currently dead. So we don't have a timer. We have a timer on the broadcast, but that's not the official one. So we have a momentary tech pause as both teams will circle around as we wait to get it back up. There we go. Back onto the board. Checking that both goaltenders are ready, and we are ready to play here at the rinks. Puck drop. Goldstein trying to win it back for his side and does. Circles into his own end and a pass forward instantly. T-Birds will dump in Chase into the left wing corner. Juliana Hoffman back to fight for it. Perillo looking to get a shot on goal. Denied out in front. Shot does come through the blue paint. Kicked out. Puck still loose in the corner. Goldstein onto it, looking for some room. Can feed it towards the blue line. Spins around now into left circle. Takes a shot glove save. Final varsity matchup that will start at 9:40 approximately will be between Smithtown Hauppauge and Northport. Sure to be a good game. Obviously, that's on the other stream here on the LI Sports Network. Puck drop in the left circle. Lions look to win it back. It's instantly in front of the net again and swallowed up for another pause. Out in front, they score! 1-0 for the T-Birds early on. So the T-Birds already reversing a little bit of their fortunes on September 19th. They were blown out 14-1. Now have a 1-goal lead to start off this game. Lions trying to get back onto it. Quickly played out of their zone. Some room now. Taken past the blue line. T-Birds are able to clog the zone, though. Mozzie gets it ahead. Off for Giordano. He loses control. This is Riley. Out in front, shot taken. Tapped around. Breakaway for the Lions generating here. Out in front, they score. Just like that, it's 1-1. Lots of actions early on. Spetty gets in front there, plays it back out, and it's an easy shove home. Out in front of the net once more, and another cover-up for the Lions. Lions do get the clear, banked ahead. Into the offensive end, looking for a centering bid. Shot from an awkward angle, rings off the far apron. Goldstein onto it. Looks to power away. Chipped off his stick. Spetty puts it on net, covered up, and shut down. Puck does come out in front. Covered up by Giordano. He'll send it into the neutral zone. Back for the Lions to play. Lello with some trouble controlling it. Wrapped in deep by Perillo. He'll chase after it. Oversight is Hagerty. Gets past him as well. Stopped up. Kelleber. Back the other way for the Lions now. Drag shot to change the angle. Comes off a stick. Tapped out in front. Puck played around to the near side. Still no centering bid. To the far point now. Lions hold it in and then skate it back out. Backhander goes to the far point. Slight bump for Perillo. Perillo to the left circle. Pass in front, covered up and saved. Petrie playing across the blue line. Mozzie takes a shot, hits off the blocker, goes high above the goal. Back for Mozzie, trying to send it out in front, loosen the paint. Comes to the corner once more. Lions looking for a clear and will send it the length. Petrie chasing back for it. Excuse me, that's Keegan Riley just wearing Petrie on the back of his jersey. Here's Goldstein. Some good speed for Goldstein. Chasing after the puck, should get on top of it. Out with Mozzie, backhand scores. 2-1 for the T-Birds. Lots of scoring early on in this game. It's a great forecheck from Goldstein, creating pressure down low. Mozzie takes it, Mozzie buries it. Lions flying ahead past the blue line. Down by 1 goal again. Getting out in front. A quick shot saved. Skia does get a pad on that one. Riley does get the clear. Ahead, 3-on-1 for the T-Birds. Pass into the slot. Return to the right circle and broken up on the back check by Randozzo. Still out in front. Another quick shot save made. Puck is loose. No whistle blown just yet. The players stop. They slide it through the blue paint. No one's getting through that as bodies pile on top. And now we get the whistle with 9:52. Goldstein fighting for it on the faceoff. Will find the puck and resets in the neutral zone. Sayville will dump in and call for an icing. On the restart in the left faceoff. Bonkov trying to get it to the center of the ice, cleared towards the blue line, held alive by Minervini. It's Goldstein again, dicing it up through the neutral zone, looking to cut around one player. It's pried off his stick. Held alive though, a turnover created by Riley. He scores! 3-1 T-Birds early on. This is Quinlan Riley wearing the tape on the back of his sweater. Gets a great strip, enough room for the shot, elevates it beautifully and scores. Goldstein instantly back out onto the ice as he's harassing Minervini. Minervini gets past him but then loses the puck himself. T-Birds can chase into the offensive zone. It's 3-1 for Connetquot Sayville. Another shot on goal, turned aside. Rebound comes off to the left circle. T-Birds have been all over this action so far. Goldstein looking to wrap. Getting back on the back check now. Espetti blows a tire. Goldstein stepping up. Pass comes over to the right circle. Plenty of time to clear. DeSantos has it in his own ends, looking for some options. Titchens past the blue line, right circle now. Bringing it in, his shot saved. Two-on-one breakout, could be a 3-on-1. Goldstein driving the net, looking for the feed, doesn't get it onto his tape. Mozzie there as the backup, he'll center it. Didn't have enough finesse on the pass to get it to his man who is out in front of the net. Lifted high and doesn't hit anything in the ceiling. Mozzie will glove it down. Jablanowski drives down low. Pressured from behind, he'll carry it all the way to the far side. Jablanowski still with it in the slot, takes a shot, hits off a body and deflects high into the glass, still in play. With just over 7 minutes in the first. Jablanowski with it again, dragging for a shot, glove save. (3-1) the score right now. T-Birds looking for their first win of the season. Puck comes out to the blue line. Hoffman loses it. Maisie into a break, takes a shot and scores. What a snipe. The T-Birds are up big, 4-1 in the first period. Look at this distance. Drag shot, elevates it, top right corner. So Goldstein comes out for the face-off as his team is up by 3 goals early on. Called off sides. I'll take another freeze. Puck played down the ice. A tip called the referees. Costa will have to just let it sail by him. Here comes Jablanowski again. He has speed out in front. His shot saved. T-Birds looking for another turnover. Not going to get it that time. Have to get back on defense. Keegan Riley in front, creates a turnover for himself. Trying to collect himself down low. The backhand pushes it to the side. Man dropped onto the ice, so we'll take a pause to make sure that he's okay. Off the draw, back to Keegan Riley. Plays it out to Goldstein, just slips underneath his stick. Goldstein gets it back in the neutral zone, creating an attack. Long-range shot from Goldstein off to the right. Perillo with Riley, gets it down low. Goldstein again harassing for the puck. Riley holds it in. Perillo scanning options, trying to cut out in front of the net, gets there. Riley holds it alive at the blue line. Long range shot looking for a tip, touched by Goldstein, but with a high stick. Good hand-eye coordination to pull it down, but it wouldn't have counted even if it went in. Sometimes I think it's just kind of those reactions that happens for these players. Puck back to the blue line on the draw. Blast shallow and down low, and then an empty net missed. That's going to be one you want back in your dreams later tonight. T-Birds still looking for the clear. They are up by 3 right now. Maisie looking to put it off the boards and out, and does. Will go down for an icing. Maisie sending it hard and far to the opposite wall. Taken by Minervini. Turns up ice, stripped by Quinlan Riley. He'll bounce it off the end boards. Back for Minervini now. Does get the clear. Sent to the near side for DeSantos. Chased into the corner, and we'll get a whistle from the referees. Puck cleared off the draw for the T-Birds. Lions do have to touch up as they were offsides. Turnover potentially in the slot. Shot taken, save made, rebound does exist. It popped out. Goldstein was there for it, but Connetquot Sayville will get the benefit of a whistle. Face-off will be switched over to the right side. Good hustle from Goldstein to get into the right wing corner. Has it on his backhand, looking for a passing option, wasn't there. Back onto his horse is Goldstein to create the turnover in the neutral zone. Turnover comes at the blue line, kept on side, shot glove, save, and covered up. 3:11 to play. Dropped and one back to Hoffman. Floats one on net, and it's another Glover. Hoffman on the backhand. Instantly pressured, turned it over. Has enough teammates back, namely Jablonowski there. Looks to turn a corner. Jablonowski with plenty of speed. Maisie chasing after him. Back for the stick list that Jablonowski's taken into the right wing corner. Loses control of the puck. It's Maisie with it now. Maisie trying to build an attack of his own. Has teammates rushing up the ice with him. And we're going to get an offsides call here from the referees. Out in front, T-Birds score again. Another great play from Priolo. Off the draw, instantly gets it onto his tape. Cuts through two right here, onto the backhand, transitioning to a forehand shot. Beats his man glove side. It's now 5-1 T-Birds. Brown trying to clear. Goes the length of the ice. Has Sinclair chasing after it, but he'll not get there in time to chase off the icing. So with 2:20 left, it'll go back for a T-Birds O-zone draw. Goldstein will take it. Goldstein, a Southampton player last year, now on the T-Birds. Face-off will be one to the left wing corner. chance for the Lions to play it out, and they do. Good back check from the T-Birds, but they actually don't get control. Numbers potentially down low. Shot rises high and hits off the bar. Contact onto Goldstein. He goes right through it, and another whistle from the referees. I think we have a hooking penalty now. And that's going to go against West Islip. So first power play belongs to the T-Birds. They're already up 5-1 here in the first. We'll redo that draw. Goldstein in, will win it. Back to Giordano at the blue line. Nice move from him. Skates it down into the left circle. Loads up for the shot blocker save. Goldstein on the backhand to Quinlan Riley. Lost in the circle and cleared. Potential breakaway for Jablonowski. He was flying. Goldstein jousting for the puck right there. Puts it through his legs and into the zone. Goldstein mishandling the puck a little bit. Does get it to a teammate, and then it's forced out. Giordano on the reset now. T-Birds trying to get on sides. Giordano will have to reset. 45 seconds gone by. Game clock and penalty clock almost identical. They're off by a second. Chance to kill time for the Lions. They turn it over. This could be dangerous depending on who wins the race. Goldstein flying over to the corner will force it to be twisted around the boards and out past the blue line. Now here's Jablonowski. Mikiticians actually looking to drive the net. Dives down low. Curls back onto the top side. Looking to feed it towards the center. No one got a shot off. Now the T-Birds just trying to clear. They flip it past the blue line and a foot race ensuing. Theodolu was after it for the T-Birds. Goldstein on the forecheck, will force the pass, but it's plenty of time and space for Minervini. Giordano trying to extend his glove to knock it down. It's well out of his reach, so it goes all the way back for Rupert to play. Good hit into the corner. Lions trying to kill off the last 10 seconds. Maybe one more rush here. Goldstein was going for it, but didn't get it in time, and the clock will expire. There'll be 1 second left on the penalty heading into the second period, but we'll take a quick break here on the LI Sports Network before we get into that action. And we are back for the second period. 1 second left on the penalty to Jeremy Sinclair. He'll be out of the box right after that, and we'll be back to 5-on-5. T-Birds outscoring West Islip 5-1 in the first. They scored first, gave up one themselves to tie the game at 1 apiece, and then scored 4 unanswered on these Lions. Puck is dropped, and just like that, the penalty is expired. So we go back to 5-on-5 play. Lions quickly chase into the offensive end. And Suspetti there puts it on the back door. That shot hit off the apron. The outside of the net, I guess I should say. Not exactly the apron. It was a little bit higher than that. Anderson Brown gives it away. Breakaway coming. Save made. Proskia still good for it. Centering feed one more time. Another great stop. T-Birds keep their momentum rolling. And an icing is called here. Off the draw, T-Birds trying to clear. They'll force it out. Jablanowski will get a whack at it. Drives it onto the stick of Keegan Riley. Goldstein now with possession in the neutral zone. Gets the feed past the blue line. Goldstein at the half wall. Dumps it off for a shot. It flutters wide right of the net. I think it might have hit someone out in front. Goldstein jockeying for position. Chases after it into the corner now. Pulling up on his skates. Pushed into the boards. Couple of Lions there challenging him. Held alive by Theodolu. Back to Goldstein. Out in front. His shot is denied. It's actually Priolo with that shot. Goldstein was there in support. This is Goldstein, though. Lots of great battles down low here. Lions will now skate it up and out. It's Jablanowski. Jablanowski maybe in by himself. Down low. The shot is saved and covered up. Lions looking for a centering bid, slides through the slot untouched. Jablanowski wheels back to his own zone, leaves it off. Lions fly ahead. Manzi had it and lost it. Trying to drag into a new angle for a shot. Centering pass denied by Jablanowski. Manzi taking it back. Too many blue shirts there. Good takeaway by Quinlan Riley. He's turned it around. Five to 1 the score. West Islip still on top. Jake in for the face-off. Wins it back to Jablanowski. Long-range shot. He's looking for a deflection out of front that didn't come through. Hits off the end boards and carries around the boards. Dos Santos down low, centering it out in front through some traffic. T-Birds are lucky there. Another penalty upcoming as West Islip's already on one. They'll be going 5-on-3. Another long-range shot. Scramble out in front. Goes down below the goal line. T-Birds still need a touch up. They're into a temporary 6-on-4 right now. Jablanowski wants it. Instead, it's centered. Shot on goal and saved. Finally getting the pause. So West Islip to the 5-on-3 as Rupert will go into the box, joining his teammate Maisie. Connetquot trying to win the face-off. They can't. And it's an instant goal on the 5-on-3 for Lucas DeSantos. Lions claw one back as we'll take a replay here on the LI Sports Network. DeSantos just gets it out in front. Not enough bodies for the T-Birds to lock him out. And just like that, this game gets a little closer. So Goldstein wins the ensuing face-off, still in a 5-on-4 for West Islip as they have the power play advantage. This is obviously enforced by the Rupert penalty as Maisie is already out. Priolo getting some offensive zone time right now. Drops it back to Goldstein. Has Maisie as an option and will feed him just to kill off even more time. Maisie will play at the length of the ice. His team in onto the forecheck. This could be a potential breakaway. DeSantos, who just scored, into the circle, takes a shot, high riser, rebound out in front of the blue plane, almost cleared. Jablanowski keeps it in. Puck wobbling at the blue line, looking for a deflection, saved again and shut down. T-Birds get it up and out. Randazzo touches it up, fires it ahead for Hoffman. Loses it off, and now the T-Birds can kill a little bit more time, but here come the Lions once more. Long-range shot for Jablanowski, save made. Covered up. T-Birds get another clear. Anthony Costo will allow his team to settle into it. Here comes Jablanowski, building speed through center ice. Fading off to his right. Jablanowski has options, fans on the first pass, and gives it away in the corner. Jablanowski recovering on it. His teammates chasing after the puck. It's Anderson Brown, the first one to it. Only a couple more seconds left on this power play as the T-Birds will be back to 5-on-5 after giving away one goal on the 5-on-3. Another long-range shot off to the right. Maisie back for it. On the stretch pass finds Quentin Hagerty. Anderson getting crunched into the boards, has the support of Hoffman. Anderson leveled right after that as well. Jablanowski, another dangerous attack coming from him. He has so much speed, trying to cut through a multitude of players. Maisie will take it off of his stick. Here comes Goldstein, gets his pocket picked. Lipsted high and past the blue line. Jeremy Sinclair was trying to get to the puck but couldn't in time, so it will be an icing. T-Birds back to the O-zone. Goldstein in for the draw. Tries to push it forward. Taken by the Lions, but not cleared. Nice shot from Riley to test the keeper, but it goes off the glove and over the net. Pushed out now. Could be down for an icing, but will it? Called off, lost too much speed. Giordano has it. Looking for some passing options, tries to wiggle it up the boards. It's poked loose from his stick, but his teammates help him out to recover. Goldstein. Quick onto the heels of Bonkov. Lions play it through. 2 men down into the corner. Goldstein. Lots of skating room for him. Here comes Goldstein into a 2-on-1. Goldstein 1-on-0. His shot saved. Great opportunity built by Max Goldstein right there. And another icing. Halfway through this contest, the T-Birds still holding on to a solid lead at 5-2. Have yet to score in this period, though, and have conceded 1 on a 5-on-3 power play. This is a potential breakaway and now turns into one. Espetti in on the goalkeeper. His shot saved. Rebound covered up again. Chance of let's go Matty from the crowd. The T-Birds supporters letting their keep know how good of a job he's doing. He's been solid all game. Puck comes loose into the slot, skates, and sticks are tied up. T-Birds can clear. 7 minutes left in the second period. As another icing, no, we have a penalty coming here. Cross-check gonna be the call. Jablanowski looks frustrated, so he might be heading off to the box. Nope, correction. It's James Espetti. So the T-Birds with a chance to extend their lead as they'll go to a power play for 2 minutes. Maisie starts it off, loses the face-off, held in and alive at the blue line. Bodies come together, and the Lions do get the clear. Jablanowski trying to do something shorthanded, has his pocket picked by Maisie. He'll fly forward now. Jablanowski on the back check, takes him out. No penalty going to be called there. 6:35 to play. 30 seconds gone by in the power play. Jablanowski trying to find the feed, gets it in on goal, forehand, he scores! Short-handed goal for West Islip to cut the lead to 2. That's a great stretch feed. Jablanowski back towards the blue line, collects it, never even truly dekes that hard. Oh no, there is one cut right there. I thought he held that on his forehand the whole time. Nonetheless, crafty from Jablanowski. And they'll give up a short-handed goal to make this game that much closer. Special teams coming through for West Islip in this period. Giordano blows a tire, instantly gets back up to fight for the puck. Taking some more contact and forcing it forward through that contact. Taken back. Lions, can they get 2 shorthanded goals in the same power play? Jablanowski seems to think so. Instead, he'll dump it off for DeSantos, the other goal scorer in this period. Jablanowski onto the attack again. Crafty move off his backhand. Can't hold on to it, though, so it's Goldstein to take over. He has time, banks it off the boards. Stretch pass for Theodolu. Has Riley joining the attack. Off to Quinlan Riley. Couldn't get his stick free. 27 seconds left on the power play. Here come the Lions once more. They'll race ahead, 3-on-2. The shot taken, rebound back out in front. Puck stays alive for now. Giordano using the little bit of gas he has left in this tank on the shift. Runs into a body, and it's taken back to the Lions. They'll send it the length of the ice. We're back to 5-on-5 with under 5 minutes to play in the second period. Here comes Goldstein. He's had a couple of nice looks. Goldstein trying to split the D. A backhand shot that elevates high, but not high enough. The save is made by Costa. Kept alive by the T-Birds. Hoffman has to go through her skates. Cycled down low again. Randazzo tries to play it out, but can't. More room for the T-Birds. The shot is blocked with bodies out in front. Goldstein can't reach it. It's Hoffman. Another attempt to clear, and again can't get it out. Puck loose in the slot. Goldstein trying to settle it down. It's out of his reach. Ends up in the corner. Twists around to the far side. Puck just continuously cycled here. Finally, Jablanowski has enough room to make a good pass out of the zone. Tipped by Palmieri. And that'll allow his teammates to go for a change if they want to. They'll all stay on the ice for now. Maisie taking his time below his own net. Long stretch pass. Goldstein couldn't settle it down, a little too hard at that distance. And we'll get a whistle here from the referees to pause play for the first time in a while. 3:35 to play in the second period. Most recent goal was at 6:23 by Alex Jablanowski. Giordano into the draw, forces it back for Maisie. Long range shot, glove down. More pressure from the Lions. As the T-Birds have another man in the box. I didn't see that penalty go through. Too many players on the ice is the official call, so I'll get that up onto the board in jiff. Lions coming in onto the attack. Jablonski gets beaten on the near boards. Has another opportunity for it. Pushed aside and now cleared. Anderson Brown chasing after it. Twists around for Lucas DeSantos. DeSantos ahead past the blue line. Drops it off. Shot ramps off a couple of sticks and deflects wide to the right. 50 seconds left on the power play. Jablonski, long ranger, off target. And now cleared. Jablonski wanted his netminder Costa to come out for it. Instead, Costa will stay in his net, let Jablonski take it himself. Jablonski now past the blue line, dumps it off, looking for the return feed and gets it. Walking down at the goal line, puts it out in front. No one was able to get a stick on it in the blue paint. T-Birds called off sides as they were going over. 14 seconds remain on the West Islip power play. They've been so good on special teams so far. One more goal would do wonders for their comeback. Clock ticking again, under 2 minutes to play in the second period. Good strip by Goldstein. He instantly accelerates forward. Goldstein to the right circle, takes a shot down low, it's saved. Back to 5-on-5 here at the rinks. Stretch pass, called offsides. Jake saw blood in his eyes right there. Potential to make this a one-goal game before the third period even starts, but instead stays 5-3. T-Birds still nursing on to the lead they built in the first period. Goldstein will go in to take the face-off over in the right circle. Wins it back, snapshot goes high, rising above the bar. Keegan Riley circles it. Out in front, scramble for the puck. And of course, coming up with it is Costa. Face-off, one past the blue line for the Lions. Quickly recovering is Giordano. His team is offsides. Goldstein needs to touch up and does. Approaching the 1 minute point for the second period. A lot of traffic at the blue line ends up benefiting the T-Birds as they break forward. Goldstein trying to crash and called offsides. Quick update from the North Rinks. 1-1, Smithtown Hauppauge, Northport Huntington, a varsity matchup. Heard a lot of eruptions from that side of the rink, so it's probably a close one. I mean, the score is obviously close, so I don't even have to say is probably. It definitely is a close one, at least as of right now. "30 seconds remain in the second period. Maybe one more rush for the T-Birds. It deflects off the skates of Quinlan Riley. He tries to recover. Maisie there to support him. Puck tips high into the air for a second. Crashes down in the neutral zone. T-Birds offsides and check up. 10 seconds left in the second period. Here comes a rush for the Lions. They'll send it into the O zone. Denied. And it looks like it will just die without any more shots on goal. We go to the third period in a 2-goal game. The T-Birds in a 5-3 lead. We'll be right back here on the LI Sports Network. And we're back for the third period. Puck drop to start us off. Goldstein gets a good touch on it, plays it back into his zone for Giordano. Has a little bit of trouble corralling the puck. Now sends it back to Goldstein. Builds the attack. Goldstein, head fake, fades off to the left circle, feeds it, back out in front. Shot taken and a left shoulder save. T-Birds, strong shift to start off already. Here's Priolo. Looking to chip it past the defender. Comes free for Jablonski. He has plenty of speed to burn. Goldstein gets back. Jablonski through some traffic. Jablonski wrapping the net, looking for a Michigan goal. How do you do, Jablonski? Walks the blue line, forced out of the zone, so he'll back pass to Randazzo, excuse me. Minute gone by, 14 remain. Puck is iced. Looks like we got a scoring update from the North Rink. No, just a penalty drawn, I believe, by the Bulls. And then a shot instantly put in right after that. So Smithtown Hauppauge is up 2-1 over Northport Huntington. Keegan Riley pressured down low into a turnover. Espetti is the one who forces it. Twists around in the corner, then instantly pressured by Maisie as well. Jablonski, long range, sauces it. Looking for the return feed in the slot, but it goes past him. This is a foot race for the puck. T-Birds will crash past the blue line, but not enough numbers to really force any shots on net right there. Jablonski just throwing the shoulder around as he searches for the puck. Supported, and now the Lions can clear. Puck will actually be iced right there. A little unfortunate for West Islip. Face off, play to the neutral zone. Giordano forced into a turnover. Here comes Espetti into the one-on-one forehand. Is shut down. Reaching for the post. His follow-up shot is missed as well by DeSantos. West Islip almost within one right there, but they just couldn't get it by. Goldstein trying to settle it down for his team. Quinlan Riley will hit him on a long pass. Goldstein takes a big hit at the blue line. Anderson Brown laying the shoulder right there. Goldstein back for it. Cuts around some contact to Quinlan Riley. Riley looking for one more connection, but the puck ends up loose in the corner. Bouncing off the boards. Goldstein trying to hold in, is supported. They get it to Quinlan Riley with room. On the backhand, blows a tire. Brown almost taking a return hit from Goldstein. Pass out in front, they score. One goal game here at the rinks. As we'll take a replay of that. Giordano with some physical defense, but the puck is still free. It looks like it was Jablonski out in front to make that a one-goal game. One score the difference right now. The T-Birds have been starved for a goal since the first period. Maybe they can find some offense right here. Instead, it's broken up. Lions onto another attack. Maisie is back, does shut it down. Maisie holds it at the blue line. Opportunity coming on the forehand. Door closed by Costa. Back out to Giordano. Walks right at the blue line. Giordano still evading traffic. Pitches it down to the corner. Maisie, another solid shift for him, but will turn the puck over on that centering feed. Action slowing down a little bit as neither team has really generated anything after the goal. Maisie needs his team to check back up. Puts it on net. Costa will hold it. No one near him, so he keeps it alive. It's Minervini now. Looking for something, and it's intercepted by Giordano. Nice move for Giordano. Off target on the shot, though. Action now in neutral zone. Maisie at the blue line. Maisie, what do you got? Shot, blocker save, Costa. Under 10 minutes to play here in the third. Both teams just hustling up and down the ice right now. Another breakout for West Islip. Shot that looked like more like a pass almost went in. Jablonski. Puck held in. Maisie. Jablonski pinching a man into the boards. Maisie will follow up the attempt. Reaches Sinclair. Sinclair trying to build some speed and accidentally gives it away to the wrong man. So it's Priolo again. Racing back the other way. Too many Lions around him. Another minute gone by here in this third period. A lot of these players looking like they're gassed. Who has enough juice to find something? Goldstein, a snapshot. Hits right into the man in front of him. Goldstein on a centering bid. Jablonski trying to lift it out. Goldstein will sweep it in, but none of his teammates were there to hold it. Jablonski, he's finding an angle right now. Jablonski onto the backhand. His shot hits off the bar. T-Birds trying to clear. Jablonski gives it away. Goldstein, does he have the speed into a one-on-one? Goldstein, the foot race. He scores! Picks the 5-hole to make it a 2-goal lead once more for the T-Birds. So we'll take a replay of that. Goldstein finally gets it going. He had so many opportunities this game. You felt like it was a matter of time for him to find one. And that is such a huge goal for his team. Breaks the drought that they were on since the first period. Obviously, a 2-goal lead feels so much different than a 1-goal lead as well. Harrison Rupert will pick up an assist on the Goldstein goal. Puck drops in the old zone. Goldstein trying to do something with it there, flanked by Quinlan Riley. They both lose control. Sauced out to DeSantos. He'll give it to his right for Aspetti. Into the right circle. James can't center it. More hits in the corner. Puck up for grabs below the goal line. DeSantos overskates it. It's swept around. Jablonski laying the body once more, almost a centering feed. Now it is turned over in the slot. Backhander lifted well above the net. Can't clear it. Another opportunity. Lions score! 1-goal game again. 7:20 to play in the third period. We'll get a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. T-Birds just couldn't find the clear. Jake says, thank you very much. Top left corner, how do you do? DeSantos shoves it forward off the draw. Mazzi lost it back to DeSantos. He carries it past the blue line. Powering it down low, he'll wrap the net. Forced off his line by Giordano. Spetti, centering bid, hits off the post. Took a wild bounce into the slot, but the Seabirds are able to find the clear. Who can find the next heroic goal? Offsides, so it slows down. Puck dropped in the neutral zone. Jablonski looking to stretch the ice. Banks it off and ahead for Theodolu. Shot taken. Popped up in front. Back on net again, and it's covered up. Such a tight game right now. Wouldn't have expected it after the first period. T-Birds looked so good right there. In those first 15. Built up a 4-goal lead, and slowly, especially through special teams, the Lions chipped it back. We're definitely slowing it down a little bit more. Whistles galore through icings and through saves. Jablonski, long ranger, rebound covered up by the T-Birds, but not clear as Jablonski holds it in off the backhand. He cycles it down low. Lions look to shove it out in front. Jablonski can't keep it in. Stick ties up. Theodolu will let his teammates take over. It's Goldstein into a 2-on-1. Thinks pass. Leads to a rush back the other way for the Lions. Goldstein picks a pocket. Goldstein, do you have the speed into the right circle? Goldstein scores! 5-hole for a second time. Reestablishes the lead. Goldstein just doing everything in his power right now to make this a T-Birds win. Makes it 7-5. 5:43 remaining. And we got a timeout called. We'll take a break here on the LI Sports Network so I don't lose my voice. And we're back here on the LI Sports Network. 5:43 left in the third period. Got a very close game going on behind us. Varsity matchup between the Smithtown Hop Hog Bulls and none other than the Northport Huntington Lions. A lot of Lions in this league. Got Lions in front of us right now. West Islip, those Lions. Turn it over at the blue line. Quinlan Riley trying to break past the crowd, but he'll turn it over. Espetti going the other way. Leads it. Jablonski in on net. Jablonski, the backhander. He's hooked from behind. We're going to get a power play upcoming. West Islip, do you have one more power play goal in you? You've been good on them all game. It'll be a crucial time as well for these T-Birds to find their best kill in them. Goldstein will start this off on the draw. To make matters worse, it's Maisie into the box. One of the better players this game for the T-Birds. Face-off, instantly rimmed all the way around the ice into the neutral zone. Goldstein, good pick-off at the blue line to kill some more time. Already 15 seconds ticked by. Aggressive on the forecheck is Connetquot Sayville. Jablonski back for it. Good look to send this up ice himself. Picked off by Theodolu, but this is going to lead to a 2-on-1. Enough T-Birds are back. Can they get the clear? Puck loose. Goldstein onto it. He scored the last 2 goals for the T-Birds, and he's going to do it all by himself on that clear. Espetti. Harassed by Goldstein. Separates him for the puck, but it's now for Jablonski. Jablonski through a crowd. Lining up this shot, and he leaves the puck behind him. Clear coming out now, and it goes into the bench for the T-Birds. 59 seconds left on the power play. 4:17 left in the period. On the tie-up, a blast from the blue line. Jablonski denied. It still reaches net front. On the shove, it goes through the blue paint. DeSantis couldn't tuck it in. Another blast from Jablonski, saved up high. .45 seconds remain in the penalty to Mazzi. He's still in the box right now as he can just only support his teammates as a cheerleader. Another shot just barely whistles wide. Connetquot Sayville do find the clear, and Goldstein is racing after it. Can he find the puck? Goldstein almost got there. Jablonski still battling in this game. Stretch pass. Cleared. Goldstein again on this PK, just chipping off the time. 10 seconds remain. One more rush for the Lions. Jablonski on the cannon, puts it back out in front, but no shot. Maisie will go right onto the bench. Theodolu out for the T-Birds. We're back to 5-on-5 with just over 3 minutes remaining. Put out in front and covered up. T-Birds push it forward. Theodolu could be into a foot race. He's with Jablonski, though. Jablonski's going to win that every single time. Jablonski tips it ahead. He's been playing almost every minute. In this third period, it feels like. Blown tile. Maisie will definitely take that. Maisie will split the D. Maisie in, rings it off the crossbar, still loose out in front. They score on the deflection. 3-goal lead for the T-Birds, and it looks like they'll take this one home for a win. In initially, where does this puck go? Deflects high into the air. Just rattles around. I don't even know how that goes in. Even confusing the great Wally Mitchell on the camera. It's an 8-5 lead for the T-Birds. 2:32 remaining. And what felt like an inevitable comeback for the Lions has been turned on its head, largely due to Goldstein. 2:22 left on the clock. Again, you can't rest on your laurels right here. You still have to play these final 2 minutes. You can't let the Lions come roaring back to life. Potential opportunity right there. Scoring update from the game behind us. 2-2. Smithtown Hauppauge, Northport Huntington. 13:30 remaining in the third period. Sayville will clear the zone. 2 minutes left in the third period. Goldstein with it right now. Drops it off. Priolo looking to get through traffic. Forced off his stick. To the far side, the Lions shove it. Goldstein through two. Goldstein looking for his hat trick. Carries forward on the backhand, cuts out in front and almost shoves it home. Goldstein this time at the goal line. Good move. Goldstein looking for a snipe that hit off the outside of the goal. Shot potentially from the slot. Hoffman trying to break herself into a one-on-one, but Goldstein just everywhere on the ice right now. 75 seconds left. Goldstein will just hold, flips it high, and it touches down in center ice. T-Birds called offsides. DeSantos pulls it ahead, looking for the pass, but no shot was had. DeSantos might have been better off just shooting that one himself. He had plenty of room. Big hit along the near boards, and that's going to be a penalty. Should likely ice out the game as we get some extracurriculars as well. So it'll be a T-Birds power play for the remaining 38 seconds. Jablonski content on clearing the zone right now. Shot rings off the outside of the net. 25 seconds left. 4 goals in the first period. 5 goals actually in the first period for the T-Birds. And 3 goals in the third were enough to carry them to an 8-5 victory, picking up their first W of this young junior varsity season. The Lions handed their first loss as they weren't able to rally for the comeback. A great game from both sides. And our final here on the South Rinks. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name's Kevin Broderick, joined by Wally Mitchell on camera. Gabe Takuri doing the social media for us here at the LI Sports Network. Go tune in to the final 10 minutes and 30 seconds of the Smithtown Hauppauge Northport Huntington varsity matchup. Travis Quigley on the play-by-play there. Paul Trentini on the camera. Once again, your final score, T-Birds 8, Lions 5.